Think you can't cook? Try these simple tips before giving up. Are you a kitchen guru? Maybe you are just a kitchen veteran. Or like many others, you may be a novice. Whatever the case may be, helpful cooking advice can add some fresh ideas to your cooking. Take some time and learn a few things that can splash some new fun into your kitchen routine. You should know a few things before you cook anything on a skewer. Using metal skewer types will increase your chances of success when compared to wooden options. To successfully cook a meal, you should always follow the recipe. This will assure you use the correct amount of each ingredient. Cooking is a science, and each ingredient has its job. Leaving out an ingredient, putting too much of something, or cooking for too long can turn your dish into a disaster. If you plan to let your chicken sit in the oven for a while after it is baked, then subtract a few minutes from its baking time. Since chicken continues to bake even after it is taken away from a heat source, it can dry out quickly in an oven that is still hot. For pasta that is cooked perfectly all the way through, do not place it in water until the water is boiling. Pasta cooks from the outside in, so to keep your pasta all one texture, you need to cook it at the same consistent temperature from the beginning to the end. For the moistest banana bread ever, peel and then freeze the bananas slated for the next loaf. Bananas placed in a covered container in the freezer will absorb moisture from the freezing process, and that little extra juice goes a long way. Not only will your bread be moister, it will also have a more intense banana flavor. When you are cooking a dish that requires it to be sautéed, add oil around the edges of the pan rather than directly on the food. This gives the oil a chance to heat up before it reaches the cooking food that is in the center of the pan. Hot oil will give you improved results and makes your dish taste better. When you feel like your dish is missing something but it isn't salt, consider something acidic. Lemon, wine, and vinegar can all be great ways to add acid to a recipe. Healthy acidic balances out the flavor of anything sweet. It can also be a wonderful way to add a salty flavor if you're on a low-salt diet. If you are making meatloaf or meatballs, it is important to taste the meat before you cook it. You want to make sure that it has the perfect amount of seasoning. You can taste it by making a small patty and frying it on a pan, almost like a hamburger. Tofu is a great source of protein that vegetarians should use to get the nutrients their body needs. Many vegetarians are lacking in protein because they are not eating meat. Tofu can be prepared in a variety of ways and really soaks up flavors, so it can be served as a meal or as a quick snack. When you have taken enough celery off the stalk for your recipe, place the rest of it in aluminum foil and then place it in the refrigerator. The celery will stay fresh for at least a week by following this method, and it will still have the same taste as when it was first bought. Advice is great when you can be hands-on with it. Cooking can be lots of fun, and with the advice you have seen in this video, you will see that you can enjoy your time even more. Take these ideas and use them, and maybe even experiment while you are at it. The kitchen is a great place to try new things with the right help. Thank you for watching another Unstoppable Intellect video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help keep the channel growing. Knowledge is power. Together, we'll make you truly unstoppable.